And hello everyone, welcome to the stream. We continue playing Broken World. I almost was able to finish 50% on my first stream. Well, the game is not hard at all. I stuck only in one puzzle. Is these boxes, right? Everything else was super easy. And despite that it said that it remastered, I cannot see anything that was remastered except their portraits. So it's like original. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, testing, testing, testing. And I believe it's okay. This one here, oh. Where did this go? What? 1 second. Alright. Now move it here. Chat is there. Sound is here. Everything's alright. So they added some comic, but... Okay, if I press it. So the remaster has this... strange comic. Wait a second, it's from the first game, isn't it? Anyway, I'm not going to watch it. I must finish this game today. Hello, Andrei. Restore or continue? Like I know. So, we're in Central America. And there's very strange music here. We can pick up wine? Why do you need something like this?
Could be useful.
Rope. Wine rope. Wine cannot be a rope. What?
It was a length of rope made of twisted and knotted vines.
I don't know, okay?
The machine was broken. It would have been a shame to tamper with the elegant bridge.
This music is a little bit too loud for me.
It seemed to be working just fine.
What is it doing? Providing... What can it provide? Electricity? Fresh air?
It was a pile of damp leaves.
Obviously I cannot reach it, there's no stairs.
Hello? Anyone home?
Why are we doing this?
It was heavy. I guess that was intentional.
Oh, so must use it somewhere? Cross on press, cross on pump, cross on leaves. How should I know? On leaves? No.
The stones were too heavy to turn by hand.
Oh, wait a second, this music. So it's an organ, which is working on air.
The stones were too heavy to turn by hand.
Okay, let's turn it by cross. But why are we doing
The
this?
leverage from the cross allowed me to turn one of the stones, but the other one remained stationary.
So you must connect them. By using wine? Everything is very logical in this game. And is it good
The
or bad?
vine provided a drive belt to connect the two stones.
Well, this makes this quest super easy, but it also makes this game short.
Now I had the contraption working.
Okay, so we must put something here and destroy it. Call? No. Think we don't have it. Okay, let's go. Where can I go? Wait a second, it's that end? There must be a way to go there. Am I really leaving? Looks like not.
The stones were too heavy to turn by hand.
Okay, what should I put here? This one?
The cone was ideal as a makeshift container.
Okay, now you must use something else. But what? Seriously, where's the logic in this game? I don't think that I have the items that we can use. Definitely not a paper, not underpants. How did he call it?
It was a pair of red, lace-trimmed panties decorated
Panties.
with a large black
Panzo
satin
in
heart.
Japanese. Well, this is the last item, and of course not. So what did we get from this? Nothing. Alright,
The
let's
cone
check.
was
What I didn't pick up. There must be something. Oh, you're climbing it now? If you even will be able to climb, so what? It's a roof for you.
There was no way of climbing up to the treehouse.
Okay, we must break this machine, that's for sure.
It was a pile of damp leaves. The iron rim of the water wheel would have torn the skin from my fingers if I touched it.
So let's touch it with something else, and we don't have anything else.
It seemed to be working just fine. A wooden box was connected to the nearby water wheel.
So
The
what?
water wheel had been built to provide a natural source of power. The wheel had a rim of roughly beaten iron.
I should take this stick
Perfect
from
for
this.
a game of poo sticks. It would have been a shame to tamper with the elegant bridge.
Is it?
The contraption
washing
consisted
machine.
of a crude wooden wheel with wooden slats.
It's a washing machine.
The machine was broken. The machine was broken. The contraption consisted of a crude...
It should do is it something. Is it the items that I already have? Because I don't see what we can use with this machine. There's nothing in my inventory.
It was a pile of damp leaves. It was a pile of damp leaves.
Cannot fire them or what? What the heck? Okay, definitely we must break it. I see no items that we can use. This is definitely for this. No need to pick it up. Leaves, pump, water wheel. We have coal, we have this stone, we have this one. Let's try this. Wonderful. What are you doing? What did
As I
he do?
held the fetish to the iron rim of the wheel, a shower of sparks cascaded onto the leaves.
Uh-huh. Start the fire?
As I held the fetish to the iron rim of the wheel, a shower of sparks cascaded onto the leaves.
Pull the coal on it. Paper.
The newspaper clipping was just what I needed to kindle the damp leaves.
Why is this paper, not this one? Oh, okay, it is.
As I held the fetish to the iron rim of the wheel, a shower of sparks
Oh, look.
cascaded
So it's
onto
air
the leaves.
conditioner. You're doing this again.
Quick, man, put out that fire. I've got a sick woman up here.
Sorry, Father, but I needed to attract your attention.
So it's a charge? Is sick woman. Nika?
Who are you? And what do you want?
My name is Stobart, George Stobart.
I'm Father Hubert. I don't suppose you speak French.
Huh? Why do you want to know that?
I found a young woman with a fever by the river this morning. The poor girl is close to death. And there's nothing I can do for her but pray. I don't understand her, but I think she's speaking French.
Hang on. That must be Nico.
So it will be a quest to save her?
Where do you think you're going?
Inside, of course.
I've got to see Nico.
Please, my son. I know it's hard for you, but she really mustn't be disturbed. The girl needs rest.
How about no? Let's kick you with this stone. Nah.
That's my girlfriend you've got in your treehouse. What's the matter with her?
She's been bitten by a venomous river snake.
What?
Can't you do something for her? There's a cure, isn't there?
I ran out of penicillin and morphine years ago, but the local people speak of
Anyway,
a
morphine
root that
penicillin
really
will not save you from
counteract
poison.
Where can I find this root?
I don't know, but maybe the shaman at the village can tell us.
And I mustn't shoot that root cannot help you
Will
against
you
poison.
show me the way to the village?
Some kind of
Me?
superstitious.
Oh, but I can't.
Can't? Nico's life depends on it.
You're right. Of course I should, despite my own guilt and shame. But I can't go as a representative of God with a priest collar.
A creased collar? You mean you put your personal attire higher than the life of a sick woman?
I will not go to that village looking anything but my best.
Give me your collar. I'm sure I can find a way to press it.
To press it? Why do we need to press it?
Thank you, my son. In the meantime,
And you still
I must
have it.
contemplate my sermon.
There was obviously more than a creased collar bothering the priest.
Okay, let's use it on this. Press.
So there I was, hundreds of miles from civilization, doing the housework for a priest. It's a strange world.
But why we should use this cone? I do not quite understand.
The
See?
press worked surprisingly well on the collar.
So we will need to use it one more time. for something else. For this route, right?
Here's your collar, Father.
Thank you, George. You'll probably think it a little odd of me to make such a fuss.
Oh, no. If I'd been living in the jungle for 11 years, I'd be completely screwy, too.
Screwy? Yes, perhaps I am. Ever since my last visit to that village.
Now you've got your collar back, will you take me to the village?
I've still not finished my sermon.
What?
Look, Father, I still don't know why you're so reluctant to visit that village, and it's none of my business. Whatever the reason, it can't be more important than saving Nico's life.
You're right. I must be crazy. We must make haste if we're to reach the village before nightfall.
By the time we reached the village, it was sunset.
Hello, boys. Glad to see you're still wearing the underpants. What?
They're the best Christmas present we ever had, Father.
Mine are too tight.
Well, we all have our cross to bear. This is George. He has a request to make. I'm afraid I can't stay. Good luck, George.
So before, they were naked. Nice.
That's a relief. I never feel comfortable with him about.
Me neither. These damn pants keep riding right up my butt.
So, what do you want?
Put them down.
My girlfriend has been bitten by a snake.
So, everyone in my family has been bitten by snakes.
I was bitten by a dormouse once.
She's real sick. I hoped your wise man might have medicine.
Wise man? You must have the wrong village.
Is it?
Are you going to stand by and let my girlfriend die?
Of course not. What do you think we are, savages?
We'll start the preparations for a cremation feast.
What?
Father Hubert said there was a wise man in the village who could help me.
Ooh, he must mean the old man, the shaman.
I'd like to see the shaman, please.
You can't just go walking in there and demand to speak to the shaman.
Why not?
You have to observe the protocol. The shaman demands tribute.
Tribute? You mean like a gift?
That's right.
The eternal question. What do you give a man who has everything?
Lipstick? Dog food.
Here, he'll like these biscuits.
If you say so.
No?
He liked the biscuits, especially the black ones. He wants to know if you've any more.
But they gave it back?
The box was completely empty.
Also, it's empty box. Okay, let's go.
Give me a clue. What kind of things does your shaman like? Does he have a hobby, a favorite sport?
You insult us. The shaman lives on a higher plane.
Oh, right. Maybe a book would be more suitable. Or a jigsaw puzzle? Don't you just hate choosing presents for people you don't know?
But what about this?
There wasn't much point in sending the empty box back to the shaman.
But it was a gift. We did it. Gosh, it's stupid.
Would your wise man have any use for lipstick?
Not in that color.
Haven't you anything in black?
Of course I don't. This stone is what brought me here.
That's a spirit stone. I wouldn't touch it if I was you.
You're right. It could be cursed.
So we don't have anything
There
else?
wasn't much point in sending the empty box back to
Why?
the shaman.
So right now we need something black. Can I mix it with charcoal?
I wasn't convinced that was the right thing to do.
Or maybe this into the box?
I put my lucky piece of coal in the empty box.
Interesting.
Here, I found some more of those biscuits for the shaman.
What are you doing?
I'll give them to him. The shaman didn't want the black rock.
Wonderful. What about lipstick?
I put the lipstick in the box. Here, I found some more of those biscuits for the shaman.
I'll give them to him.
It takes so long to get the result.
The shaman kept your gift of wax. He was pleased with it.
And?
Can I go see him now?
He wasn't that pleased.
Come on, are you kidding me?
I tucked the bright red panties in the empty box. Here, I found some more of those biscuits for the shaman.
I'll give them to him.
It takes a lot.
The shaman was pretty mad about those panties.
Well, I didn't mean to offend him.
You didn't. He was disappointed that they didn't fit.
Did we get them back? What about this statue? Poison dart or... Hello.
I put the statue in the empty box.
They didn't fit, of course. Therefore... Woman.
Here, I found some more of those biscuits for the shaman.
But I don't know what should we present to him. Or maybe a
I'll give them
stone,
to
of
him.
course.
The shaman said to give you back this statue.
He didn't want it?
He's already got one.
Nah. Okay, what about stone? Well, we heard music,
I
so...
put the Mayan stone in
must
the
be
empty
right.
box. Here, I found some more of those biscuits for the shaman.
How to skip this cutscene? Not possible.
I'll give them to him. The shaman wants to talk to you.
I hoped
Finally.
he would. Well, it's been nice to talk to you guys.
There's some woman here, but I cannot see her.
That woman certainly wasn't the reason I'd come to the village.
What? You have a use the loop command. That's actually working for me. I still don't understand. Is it 5 hours or 5 minutes? Maybe hours.
That woman certainly wasn't the reason I'd come to the village.
This is shaman.
That man wasn't the one I'd come looking for. I couldn't think of any reason to steal the villagers' rock collection.
Okay, that's not here. Let's talk to him. Is the head? What is this red?
Hi, my name's George Stobart.
Please, sit
Uh,
down. Welcome, George.
Thanks.
It has long been foretold that a white man would bring the coyote stone to this village.
But you white as well. What are you talking about? It's Central America.
My girlfriend's been bitten by a snake.
And you want me to heal her?
That's the idea. Can you do it?
I'm not sure. My gums aren't what they used to be.
Listen, my girlfriend's in a coma. Please, old man, give me the root.
What root?
Father Hubert told me of a root which could cure the bite of the river snake.
There's nothing sacred with these people. That was our secret, known only to members of my tribe.
If that root is my chance of saving Nico's life, then I want it. Fast.
There is time yet, George Stobart. Time to learn why you were called here.
Fine. If I listen to your story, then will you give me the root?
The eel travels far, but still returns to the place of his spawning.
And look, I'm running a tight schedule, so can you skip the riddles?
I can't, so...
Many years ago, when the world was young, the great god and king Quetzalcoatl was defeated by trickery and deceit. His enemy Tezcatlipoca took his place as leader and demanded terrible human sacrifices. A group of loyal priests found a way to trap Tezcatlipoca. But his powers were so great, they knew he would not remain trapped forever. His time of incarceration would end with the eclipse, which marked the close of the Fifth Age. So the priests fashioned 3 obsidian stones which contained the power to seal the mirror for all time.
And we have the right one.
But before the stones could be put in place, they were seized by the invading Spanish.
But how did they trap Tez, the evil god?
They built a pyramid which they told Tezcatlipoca was dedicated to him. At its center, they fashioned a huge mirror of perfectly smooth obsidian. Luring him into the pyramid with praise and flattery, they used sorcery to ensnare him in the mirror.
Oh, I got it! He's, Indian. I don't know, Maya. So, they're supposed to be have a red skin. I still don't understand why it's red, because it's more like Asian skin to me. So maybe yellow? Anyway, Asians are not yellow to me. I do not understand.
Suppose I was to believe there was anything in your story, other than the rambling delusions of a seriously wacky old man. Suppose I was to swallow it, hook, line, and kitchen sink. What then?
Then you would see that the fate of the human race rests upon your shoulders.
Do I get anything to help me combat Tezcatlipoca?
Like what?
Well, a magical weapon?
Get real, George.
Get real.
What happened to the stones?
They were taken by the Spanish to the coastal town that is now called Cuaramonte City. Only one stone reached Spain. The other 2 fell into the hands of buccaneers.
What?
The Jaguar stone was captured by an English captain, El Draco. The Eagle stone was taken by a pirate called Ketch. The 3rd stone, the Coyote stone, reached Spain safely. That is the stone in your possession.
I didn't quite get it. I thought in the city native people, but they actually Spanish, from Spain. Europeans. Okay, these 2 stones, we'll find them, but first this.
There's an eclipse of the sun due very soon, isn't there?
Correct. The eclipse which marks the ending of the Fifth Age will come before the next full moon.
Less than 2 weeks. I didn't really believe that Tezcatlipoca would return, but I figured Karzak's plans were in some way connected. Why is Father Hubert so reluctant to visit the village?
I don't know. He used to come here a lot, but then he just stopped. You'd think he'd want to spend some time with his kids.
What?
Did you say Father Hubert has kids?
3 girls and 5 boys by my reckoning, all conceived in the same week at the Feast of the Monkey Dance.
Okay, this is some kind of tiger and this... some bird?
Tell me more about the Eagle Stone.
The stone was loaded onto a galleon with many valuable artifacts plundered by the Spanish, but shortly after leaving harbor, a terrible squall blew up and damaged the ship. The ship was intercepted by a bloodthirsty pirate, Captain Ketch. Ketch made short work of overpowering the crew, stealing the treasure, and sinking the Spanish ship.
Where's the Eagle Stone now?
Nobody knows for sure. Ketch retired from piracy and bought an island in the Caribbean.
Caribbean? So that's named Caribbean, but okay.
Tell me more about the Jaguar Stone.
Many centuries ago, the port of Quaramonte was entered by a ship flying Spanish colors. The captain, the man known as El Draco, sent soldiers ashore. Only when the soldiers arrested the mayor did the people realize that they were English privateers. The mayor was held hostage while the soldiers looted and plundered the city. Amongst the treasures they stole was the Jaguar Stone.
I must say, this shaman from Central America speaks English better than me.
Where is the Jaguar Stone now?
I suppose El Draco took it back to his homeland, across the Great Sea.
To England. What do I do when I find the stones?
Bring them here to me and I shall prepare you. The stones must be taken to the heart of the pyramid. Only there can they be used to seal the gate by which Tezcatlipoca will return to this world.
Now do I get the root?
Here, take it. Make haste if you wish to save the girl's life. The hummingbird sings to me of death to come.
Now you're talking in riddles again. Listen, is it okay if I crash here? I've got no chance of finding my way through the jungle in the dark.
You're welcome,
Why?
but you probably won't get much sleep. Tonight's the night of the monkey dance.
And his tip still burning his shadows. A little later.
I left the village at dawn and stumbled back through the jungle in a post-party daze. It was just like sneaking back to my parents' house when I was younger. Except Oakland didn't have monkeys or parrots.
It's kinda obvious to go. Is it really a road? Why is it red now?
As the liquid was squeezed from the root, it collected in the cone.
Can I use spawns on this? No, of course not.
Look, Hubert, the antidote. Well, what are you waiting for? Give it to the girl, quickly.
How? She's unconscious. It's not a liquid.
Nico. Here.
Drink this.
Drink?
Oh, George, it's horrible.
Just swallow it down. Okay, try and rest now, darling. You'll need all your strength when we go after the other two stones.
Other stones? What other stones? What have you gotten me into now, George Stobart?
The patient is sounding more like her old self already.
You have 2 weeks,
Nico
but we
recovered quickly from her fever.
But then to travel here, we just must
To
spend
save time, we decided to split up and look for each stone independently.
at least
I
24
traced
hours.
the pirate Ketch to a remote island in the Caribbean. With the fortune he'd amassed from piracy, he'd retired to a place that was later called Ketch's Landing.
And he's really very rich. And wait a second, we had no brown card, no exit visa, so how did we do this? Super strange.
The guy was studying a large document.
Let's study it ourselves.
I just had to sneak a look at those plans.
Hey, Get out of there.
You know, wherever I go, I hear those words. Paris, Syria, Ireland, or Spain. Makes no difference.
What do you think you're doing?
I was trying to show some interest in your project. Hi, is this Ketch's Landing?
Yeah, that's right.
My name's George Stobart. You're a surveyor, right, Mr.
Bronson. And of course I'm a surveyor. Why the hell else would I have a theodolite?
I don't know. Hobby, maybe?
Yeah, right. What brings you here, anyway?
I'm searching for an ancient Mayan artifact.
What is it? Some kind of jewel?
No, it's obsidian. A black stone with supposedly mystic powers.
You're nuts.
This is similar to the stone I'm looking for.
What makes you think you'll find it here?
Because when the stones were stolen in the 17th century...
Hold it! The stones have been lost for 300 years?
Approximately.
And you're hoping to find them again? You're nuts. And why here?
A wise old Indian shaman told me he saw the stones in a vision.
Ha ha. That's rich. Listen, I got work to do, okay?
Catch you later, Bronson.
Let's check this tripod. What is this? Oh, something bright. No, I want to check one more time, maybe I missed something else. I see only this. Is it what we need?
I didn't want a fishing net.
It's kinda strange. In this game, you see definitely 2D designs drawn by a hand. Sometimes it's pretty decent computer graphic. Very strange.
I didn't know the first thing about sailing a dinghy.
You want to buy some fish?
Nah, I don't like fish. What's your name?
Rio. It means river. What about you?
George. It means... well, it's just a name.
Well, I know what my name means. So why do you didn't try to learn what is George? We can check its meaning in the internet. George name meaning. It's a Greek name, means wait a second. Farmer. So he's farmer. What a stupid name. No, I know that it's the name, but this is its name, so farmer, stubborn. Very strange.
Is it true that Captain Ketch lived around here?
That's right. That's his house up on the hill. It's a museum now.
Yeah? That's exactly what I need. Thanks, kid.
You won't get inside, you know. The old ladies close it down.
What do you know about Captain Ketch?
Just what everybody knows around here. He was a pirate and get himself hung.
Seriously. So in Greek, this name is from Greek. So in Greek, farmer was a normal name? Or somebody took this name from the Greek language and made it a name? I don't know. I do not understand how the names are working, because in my country there were no native names, no such thing. So they had never had any meanings to me. Except I can check it on the internet what is origin. Very strange indeed, isn't it?
No school today?
No, sir.
What about your education?
I can fish, sail, and swim. I've been looking after myself since I was 6, and I'm bilingual.
Aren't you a little overqualified for a beach bum?
Well, you know, there's a lot of competition.
And seriously, that's worth bilingual, but what about people who know 3 languages? And all 3 of them are their native languages?
Who are these old ladies you mentioned?
Miss Frost and Miss Mina Ketch.
How come the old ladies closed the museum?
It's Bronson's doing. Him have the plans for redeveloping the museum. They kind of regret it, you know. The man's a crook.
Will you help me get those plans?
I don't want to go nowhere near that man. He promised to drown me when he found the fish I left in his sleeping bag.
Do you know anything about pirate treasure?
Man, that's all Stu is. There's no such thing as a real pirate treasure.
There's no such thing like a real pirate treasure? Excuse me, say. It is. Mostly every single family has their treasures hidden somewhere in their house. Still treasure, hidden, and pirates have them as well. So this was glowing.
The flagpole had some sort of technical gadget on the end. I couldn't reach the flagpole, and a bush stopped me from moving the ladder across. It was a closed window. The window was locked. It was a sturdy, extendable ladder. The ladder extended easily.
And nobody even noticed this?
It was an old house. It was locked.
The house is closed.
How come?
It is undergoing refurbishment.
Refurbishment? Where are the workmen?
Preparation is half the work, young man. The intention is to prepare the museum for the new century.
The Frederick Ketch Memorial Museum. It would look nice in neon.
A museum for a pirate? There was a stony silence.
Frederick Ketch was emphatically not a pirate. It's precisely this sort of vile misrepresentation that Mr. Bronson is seeking to rebalance.
Oh? How?
Mr. Bronson has kindly agreed to undertake the museum's refurbishment at a very reasonable price. He understands the importance of a sense of history.
Funny. That's not the impression I got of Bronson at all.
He also understands spherical geometry.
Mina?
Well, he does.
Listen, ma'am. I came a long way to visit this place.
If we make an exception in your case, everyone will want to get in.
Pardon me, but I didn't exactly have to fight my way through the crowds.
You're the second visitor we've had today.
No, I'm sorry, but it's impossible.
Who's the first?
The ladder reached all the way up to the flagpole.
What about this cat?
A cute little putty tat. Actually, no. It was a mangy old flea bag. It was busily torturing a red ball.
Oh, we need this red ball? Maybe. No, we cannot use it.
Hey, cat, want to play with this little doll?
No?
It wasn't exactly enthralled at coming face to face with the great god Tezcatlipoca.
What about this?
Hi, Puss. Want to play? Hey, cat. Watch where you're putting those claws.
Okay, what about this?
I doubted the cat would have salient remarks to make on a Mesoamerican artifact. I was right.
What a strange sound.
It would have been pretty cool to drug the cat, but I didn't have the heart. And besides which, those sisters would kill me.
Alright, let's speak to... No, let's climb it.
You there? What are you doing?
Pardon me, ladies. I was just going to climb your ladder. I'm helping Bronson.
Oh, you're not like him, are you? He's very polite, isn't he, Frost? And he has dimples when he smiles.
So what?
Get down!
Sorry.
Okay, looks like we must speak to them.
Two old ladies were sitting outside the house, enjoying afternoon tea. Hi, my name's George Stobart.
Good afternoon, Mr. Stobart. Would you care for tea?
No, thank you, ma'am. I don't like tea. Is that your cat?
Yes, it is.
That's Ruddles.
Do you like cats, Mr. Stobart?
We must answer yes.
You bet. Especially spit roast. You're really fond of that cat, aren't you?
He is our companion and our solace.
I thought about catnapping the little monster until they let me in, but it wasn't my style. Maybe there was some other way I could use their affection for the cat to get me into the house. Can you tell me anything about Captain Ketch?
More than you can tell me about your great-great-great-great-grandfather, no doubt.
You're his descendants?
Certainly. Captain Ketch was born in Dorset, England, in the reign of King Henry VIII. His family were undistinguished farmers, but young Frederick Ketch decided to go to sea.
We have plenty of seamen in our family, Mr. Stobart.
Are you interested in history, Mr. Stobart?
Okay, let's answer yes. But the question is, why don't you like that he was a pirate and want to change this?
Yes, I am.
Would never do something like this.
I've been talking to Rio, the little fisher boy.
I'll thank you not to mention that little wretch in my presence.
Dirty little whelk. Nasty fishy boy.
That will do, Mina.
I gather you don't have much time for the little boy.
That child is a delinquent, Mr. Stobart.
Yeah, well, he's only, what, 11, maybe?
A knave with one hand on the tops.
What is it about Rio that you don't like, Miss Frost?
Well, once upon a time, he and Emily...
Be quiet this instant, Mina.
So what?
What can you tell me about Emily?
Emily? What business can she be of yours?
Her parents were killed in a typhoon.
We, as her only living relatives, took it upon ourselves to raise the child.
That's good to know Charity isn't dead.
Oh, but she is. Washed overboard in the typhoon.
Mr. Stobart wasn't talking about Emily's mother. He was being sarcastic.
What else can you tell me about Emily?
How dare you pry into our family in this way? I refuse to answer any more of your impertinent questions.
As you wish.
Okay, it was time for diversionary tactics. I thought I saw a little girl down on the beach.
You must be mistaken.
He must be mistaken. Mustn't he, Frost?
I'm sure I'm not. A little girl and that young fisher boy.
What? It's not possible. What were they doing?
Oh, the kinds of things
Actually
that
wanted
all
to
little
ask
boys
about
and girls
history,
get up to at
but
their age.
looks like
When
we
I
failed.
was a little girl, we used to play cows and milkmaids.
Woe betide you if you're lying to us, Mr. Stobart. Heaven help you.
Yeah, no more history. Very sad.
With a creak of ancient corsetry, the sisters sailed majestically over the distant horizon.
Is it? And what about this cat? And what about this red toy? Anyway, we can climb now. And so what? I cannot reach it.
I couldn't reach the flagpole, and a bush stopped me from moving the ladder across.
So what can we use? For example, this?
Nah, I didn't have the throwing strength to knock the marker off.
What was
I
this?
didn't have a flag on me, so the flagpole would have to stay bare.
We might use some item, I don't know.
Nah, I didn't have the throwing. Nah.
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 Nah. Nah. I didn't have...
Come on.
Maybe in my high school days, but not now.
So wait a second, there's nothing to do here. Except maybe Cat can do this?
I wasn't going to risk further laceration by the cat's claws. A cute little putty tat. It was busily...
Okay, let's go down. Strange, what should I do with it?
What are you doing with the theodolite?
Surveying the old house. I got great plans for this place.
Oh, yeah?
You bet. Take a look around. What do you see?
Paradise.
I see opportunity. This place is ripe for development.
I like it just the way it is.
And that's where we differ. You see, Mr. Stobart, I'm what you might call a man of vision. I see a great future for Ketch's Landing, and it all starts here, with that house. Say, was that kid giving you trouble?
The Fisher boy? No, he was very polite.
Ha! He's a juvenile delinquent. I suppose he told you I was a crook.
He did not.
Oh, no, he's a good kid. He'd never say anything like that.
Sure he would, the little punk.
Anyway, I don't think it's just
How do you
information.
survey a house like that?
Message should help.
I put a target reflector on the end of one of the
It's target
flagpoles up
reflector.
there on the house. I sight on it from various locations through the theodolite, record the angles along the baseline, and triangulate them to give me the exact position of the target. Understand?
Why the end of the flagpole? Wouldn't it have been better on a corner of a wall or something?
Are you a surveyor?
No, my degree's in law.
Then shut up.
Can I take a look at your plans?
No way! What interest would they be to you, anyhow?
I've always had a secret desire to be a surveyor.
You have?
Sure. I mean, you surveyors are just like the great explorers, aren't you? Henry the Navigator, Vasco da Gama, Chris Columbus. Maybe you don't sail uncharted seas or discover new continents, but you're okay in my book.
Horse shit. You just stay away from those plans, you hear?
Tell me about the two old ladies.
Who? The Ketch sisters. One of them's crazy as a coot, and the other will turn you to stone if you're not careful.
Did you see the sisters go by?
Yeah, they wanted to string that Fisher brat up. Of course, I told them where to find him.
A fink as well as a creep. Nice.
But he'd managed to vanish somehow.
Catch you later, Bronson.
Should they find him? Kinda strange. Is he still here?
Can you let me have a fish, kid?
I thought you say you don't like fish.
It's not for me. It's a present.
For the old ladies?
Oh, cat.
Well, it makes a change from flowers and candy.
No, it's for their cat.
Okay. What do I get out of it?
I can pay you. I've got Quarramontian dollars, French francs, and traveler's checks.
You must be joking. The nearest bank is 3 islands away.
Will you give me a fish if I give you Rio, are these ugly, tasteless nylon panties worth a fish?
I know a girl on the next island who'd go crazy for those. Yeah, man, we'll take them.
Finally.
Okay, I'll get you a fish. It might take a while, though.
So you must wait? Or maybe you must speak? I don't know, usually fishing it's very quick. You see a fish, He was throwing the hook and gotcha. You're not sitting and waiting for nothing. Well, if you're a real fisherman, not someone who just wasting their time in the lake.
Tell me about your friend Emily.
Why are you so interested in Emily Ketch?
Emily Ketch? A descendant of Captain Ketch, the pirate?
Yeah,
Well, it doesn't bother you?
why should it? We don't responsible for our ancestors.
Responsible, but wait a second, it's cool! Pirates are cool.
I think Bronson is trying to cheat those sweet, vulnerable old ladies.
That's a little unfair, isn't it?
Okay, he's trying to cheat those seriously demented, poisonous old ladies.
You have to admire his acumen.
How come the old ladies closed the museum?
It's Bronson's doing. Him have the plans for redeveloping the museum. Oh, I know all about Mr. Bronson's plans.
And where's my fish?
Did you see the weird sisters come by here?
Did I? They look madder than usual, so I hide until they're gone by.
Just as well. They thought you were playing with Emily. Boy, were they steamed.
Emily, you madder than them.
No luck with the fish?
No, man. They don't want bite. That's 'cause they know there's a storm brewing.
Storm? I don't think so.
Hey, I caught a bite.
You have?
It's a big one. A real big one.
Reel him in, Rio. Jeez, it must be a whale or something.
What the heck? How can you catch something like this?
Rustiest whale I ever see.
I still need a fish, Rio.
Okay, make me try again.
Maybe you better change your bait.
If the bait exists. Actually, you don't need the bait to catch the fish. Well, if you look, it can be something bright. Shouldn't be a worm
There's
or
a fish, my
something.
man.
I can't put it in my pocket while it's flapping about like that.
No problem.
Can you get this? Bicycle.
The only serviceable part of the bicycle's wreck was a rubber inner tube. You just never know when you're going to need stuff like that.
Wonderful.
There was nothing else on the bicycle wreck I could use.
Okay, looks like that's all. We got everything.
It was the old inner tube from the bicycle which Rio had fished from the sea. 3 feet of slightly perished rubber. Bound to be useful for something.
Let's go to the cat. And you have a net. Why do you need a fish bowl to catch the fish?
Okay, Cat. You don't deserve this, but here's a little fish.
So give me
The
this
little
ball.
monster ate the fish, but never strayed far from the ball.
What? We just wasted it?
I wasn't going to risk further life. I could have loaded the cat into the inner tube and launched it out to sea. Catapult. Get it? Oh, Stobart, you kill me sometimes.
So what? Oh gosh, I just wasted a fish, so we must go back and get it. Another one? I can't believe this. Oh, here it is, another fish.
There's a fish, my man.
Alright, so now we must maybe save that will save our time if you do something wrong. Well, let's try to talk to him one more time. Come on.
What do you think of my fish?
Where'd you get that?
Out of the ocean. It must live there, I guess.
Smart ass. Why are you carrying a dead fish?
It's dead? Oh. Catch you later, Bronson.
What can I do with this fish? If we give it one more time to the cat, he just ate it? Eat it? And so what? Let's save him. 57%. Nice. Okay, let's try again, but maybe... Can I put it somewhere, like here? Okay, let's give it second time. See what will happen.
Here's another little fish.
Should I feed him 3 times?
The little monster ate the fish, but never strayed far from the ball.
Okay, let's load. What should I do with it?
A cute little putty tat. Actually, no. It was busily...
Nothing new.
The flagpole had a reflective target on the end for Bronson to use as a reference point.
Why do we need to move it?
It was a flagpole, one of a pair. Nah, I didn't have the throwing strength to knock. I couldn't reach it.
Oh, so we must put it here?
That was no good.
This one? Why?
I'd have to do that from the ground.
No, seriously, why? Why? Okay, got it now, gosh. Cat will try to reach it and fail.
That should get the old cat dancing. I just hoped it didn't give itself a cardiac.
But why do we need this ball? Why do I need it?
It was the ball I stole from the cat. Nah, I didn't have the throwing strength to knock the marker off.
Why do we need the ball? Window?
No, I couldn't just go around throwing things at other people's windows.
I can.
No, the windows were... If I could get up to them, maybe I could climb...
Oh yeah, second window.
Just my luck. I'd struck out again. The windows were all locked. I didn't have a flag on me, so...
Maybe just throw away a fish, maybe we need it.
I didn't have a...
Okay. What now?
That isn't it at all.
Shh. Okay, let's go down.
I couldn't get to...
No, let's talk to him. No, don't go back. Maybe we can use this bolt or something. Who knows?
I had no more to talk to him about.
Wonderful. Okay, what about this boy and this ball?
would you give me for this fine red ball?
There's a very nasty Arabic insult I could teach you.
Forget it. What can I do with an old inner tube?
I know what I'd do. I'd make the biggest catapult you'd ever seen and use it to smack Bronson with a fish from a safe distance.
Those ballistic fish shenanigans of yours are gonna get you in deep trouble someday.
Shenanigans.
I wasn't going anywhere in that boat without Rio to sail her.
Here?
I wasn't going anywhere in that.
Boat is here? I'd never know. Alright, so what is left? I don't know how can you use the bow.
I wasn't convinced that was the right thing to do. No, I had to think of something. Wrong. No.
No, you got the bow, so it must be a bow.
I wasn't. I'd better think this through. Nope. That wouldn't.
Wait a second, maybe we can attach it. Oh, so we can throw the ball several times because it will be attached to the tube and on this flagstock. Flagpole. I don't know. For some reason I already want to sleep. Okay, let's try again. No.
That would.
That was no good. Wait, so maybe. Why do you need to attach it anyway? I don't know. Gosh. So this is the only way to attach this tube, right? Oh my gosh. No idea. Why can we attach it second time?
I didn't have a flag on me, so the flagpole would have to stay bare. Maybe it wasn't such a good idea after all.
Okay, let's check the help. I have the ball, now what? What?
Nah, I didn't.
Wait a second. Okay. What?
I couldn't think of any reason to climb the tree. A large tree stood beside the house with
Of
a
course,
suggestive
catapult!
U formed by the branches.
Why catapult has cat in its name? Oh gosh. Of course. Oh, what about coal first?
I put my lucky lump of coal in the catapult.
Let's see.
Took aim. No! My lucky piece of coal vanished into the distance. It looked like it was going into orbit.
You just got rid of it. What about this? No? What about that? No? Okay, let it be a ball.
I put the ball in the catapult. Took aim. Yes! Okay, so it was a lucky shot, but I'd knocked the theodolite target clean off the end of the flagpole.
And I think we cannot pick it up, and he must go up. Okay, so everything was done to just look at the plants? Oh gosh. Can't believe this. And how can you use ladder to put it on these bushes? What is this?
what the hell's going on here?
Hi, Bronson. Nice to see you, too.
You again. Have you been screwing around with my theodolite target? Where is it? I had to climb out of the window to put that one on. Damn it, I'm gonna have to go through all that again.
Oh, maybe
Not
you'll
this
open
time.
it.
The house is locked up and the sisters aren't here.
Hell's teeth! I'll have to put the spare target on the other flagpole. A whole morning's work wasted. I'm gonna fix all this and then I'm gonna fix you, you hear?
Yeah? Fine. I'll be waiting.
Removes the leather.
Ah!
Now
What
has
you
this.
doing, Bronson? Just hanging around?
I'm gonna kill you for this, Stobart! Get me down from here!
What, so you can kill me? Gee, you talked me out of it, Bronson. I felt a little guilty about leading Bronson up there, but not much, obviously. The marker was a bright, shiny thing, and I have a weakness for bright, shiny things. It wasn't going to be much use without the theodolite, though. It was the electronic marker which Bronson used with his theodolite.
Electronic? Oh, maybe you should talk to him?
Hey, get me down!
What's the magic word?
Please!
Oh, bad luck. I was thinking of Alakazam. I had no more to talk to him about. With Bronson out of the way, I could finally get a clear look at the plans. Engineers' drawings didn't mean much to me, but one thing was clear. These plans were for a 5-story, 200-roomed, luxury, pirate-themed hotel. Another stain on the bedspread of paradise.
Okay, Pirate Hotel. Can I look inside? Oh, we cannot pick it up? I actually wanted to check what's going on top of it. We are really a criminal now.
It was Ubier's bank statement. It was Bronson's plans for the hotel from hell. It was Bronson's theodolite.
Now maybe you should show these plans to somebody.
It was a net left to dry in the sunshine. Look here, Bronson's plans.
Was I right? Is that creep up to no good?
Darn right he is.
Okay, let's go on top. Come on.
You there? Why is Mr. Bronson
Hey, just
hanging
sitting here.
from that flagpole?
He climbed up there of his own accord.
Then help him, you stupid man! Quickly, before he falls!
I don't really care.
Hi, could I ask...
Never mind that. Help poor Mr. Bronson.
How about no?
Here, Bronson's plans.
This means nothing to me.
She's not wearing her reading glasses.
Ah, wait. Yes, I see now. I see it all too clearly. That man is planning to build a huge hotel. Bronson is a confidence trickster. Mina, we have been duped. I'm glad we didn't sign his contract.
Oh, I hate tricksters, especially confident ones.
Come, Mina.
So it's done?
Mr. Bronson, you may consider yourself persona non grata.
Persona non grata.
Ave Canum!
Kindly disentangle yourself from our flagpole and
Wait,
eject
PM
yourself from
almost.
our property this very minute.
Disentangle! Eject!
Hey, cut that out, you crazy old bat!
How dare you! Mina isn't crazy, she's just engagingly eccentric.
Yeah, as a bedbug. Ouch!
Lovely as this little vista is, I'd be really grateful if you could let me into the museum now.
Certainly, young man. We are most grateful to you for exposing this scoundrel, Mina the Lock.
Thanks, ladies.
Stobart, be a pal. Get these harpies off me.
How about no? Okay, we now can go inside. Automatically. Meanwhile in London?
While George was basking in the sun-drenched Caribbean, I went to London. It was a long shot, but I thought I'd start my search for the Jaguar Stone at the British Museum.
Oh, maybe they will be... What? We'll be playing as Nika? Oh, really? Can we connect it?
I doubted I could sneak this enormous stone out under my jacket.
Wait a second.
I wasn't leaving here
No,
until
course
I'd
not.
got what I'd come for.
Excuse me, miss. Please don't touch the exhibits.
I didn't want the mask, although it certainly reminded me of somebody.
Who?
It was a stone identical in size and style to the Coyote Stone. However, this stone bore the image of a jaguar.
So we need it. Alright, let's steal it.
I had and have no interest in old pots.
And you can hear background noise from this game. Why they added it? Don't quite understand.
Bonjour. I wonder if you could help me.
Ohayo gozaimasu.
Ohayo gozaimasu.
What's so funny? Oh, never mind.
The spice. Ohayo means good morning. And gozaimasu? Something like thank you very much. You can't translate literally.
Perhaps I'm a Philistine, but old vases bore me. I wanted nothing to do with that statue. It made me
Okay,
nervous
so one stone
somehow.
is here in London, like a second one in the museum. And that will be all, if you get both of the stones.
There was nothing I wanted to do with the statue except find out where he bought his hat. Très chic.
Très chic.
It was a small, flat square of polished obsidian. Nothing like the one I was looking for. According to the caption, this was the scrying mirror given to Dr. John Dee by Sir Francis Drake.
Scrying mirror, what is this?
I wanted nothing to do with that statue. It made me nervous somehow. The cabinet was locked.
But why you didn't say what inside of it, but just was trying to unlock it? Okay.
Can I help you, miss?
What can you tell me about that stone with a jaguar on it?
The so-called Jaguar Stone was brought back from the Americas by Sir Francis Drake and presented with, as you already know, the more famous scrying mirror to John Dee.
What's this scrying mirror?
It's a little square of polished obsidian, Mine it is.
And what does it do?
Well, it's a bit like a crystal ball, except flat and black. And you can't see anything in it. Old man D had a psychic who reckoned he could speak to the angels through it. I think he was taking D for a ride myself. The old loony didn't like the stone, though. Reckoned it was tainted by the devil. Come along, miss. I'll show you the mirror.
I've already... Oh, never mind.
There. John Dee's famous crying mirror, given to him by Francis Drake.
Do you know if this mirror has any relevance to Tezcatlipoca?
Who? Tizletic... I can't even say it. Ah, there's someone here who'll be able to help you better than me.
Finally.
This young lady has some questions to ask, Professor. I think she's from France.
Professor Roubillier?
Eh? What? You two know each other, do you? Excuse me, the telephone.
We meet again.
Mademoiselle, France, eh?
Yes, I believe that's where you live, Professor.
I have a house there, on the outskirts of Paris, but I haven't been back for many months.
I thought you were going to stay in Quaramonte to witness the eclipse.
Alas, business comes first. An important consignment of artifacts on loan to the British Museum. But I intend to return to Quaramonte in plenty of time.
Oh, I didn't ask about the stone, come on.
Professor Oubier, your taxi's here.
If you'll excuse me, I have some urgent business to attend to at the docks.
Maybe I should not. It would be too dangerous to speak about the stone. Look at this. Was this key here? Oh, he stole the stone!
Can you answer me some questions about the Jaguar stone?
Certainly, miss. If you just step this way.
He stole it!
It's gone. Some sods half-inched it.
Half-inched?
Stolen it, miss. Never mind. The silent alarm will have been tripped. I'm afraid nobody can leave until our crack security team gets here.
How long will that take?
Could be a while. I think it's their tea break.
The thief could be miles away by then.
Don't you worry about that, miss. Just don't try to leave.
It was too much of a coincidence that Oubier showed up and the stone promptly disappeared. I didn't have time for their crack security team to finish their tea. I had to get after him.
So, run away?
I'm sorry, miss, but I shall have to ask you to stay.
You can ask, but you cannot force.
You don't suspect me of stealing the stone?
No, but you will have to make a statement to the police.
No, I'm not obligated. So what? Leave it! No rule can stop me, no law.
Please, miss, don't go.
So stupid.
Okay.
Okay, maybe
I
it's
didn't
fun.
need to make a call. It was a phone, probably for staff only.
How can we leave?
I doubted the girls would be any help to me. Don't you think it's suspicious that Oubier has urgent business at the docks?
Not in the slightest, young lady. He's gone to oversee the unloading of cargo, an exhibition of Mayan sculpture on loan from Mexico City.
What's the name of the ship?
The Xibalba Princess, moored down by Tower Bridge. Why do you ask?
Just wondering. I didn't steal the stone. I was nowhere near it.
So who do you suppose did steal it?
You!
It was you, wasn't it?
Use your loaf, miss. What would I want with an ancient Mayan artifact?
I don't know.
This is
But
sound
I'm
in
sure
the
the
background.
police will get it
sometimes.
out of you.
Excuse me, miss. Please don't touch the exhibits.
There was nothing else I wanted to ask you.
Oh, we can pick up a key, at least. But now it will have our fingerprints on it.
It would probably be less suspicious if I kept away from the empty case.
But you got the key and police will find it out. They'll figure it out. Gosh. Is it a sword? Broken sword?
The cabinet was locked. The key unlocked the case.
And we now definitely stole it.
I locked the case again and took the key.
Wonderful.
There was nothing very useful in my bag, just a single hair clip.
And where's the sword that we stole?
It was an obsidian dagger, thin and razor sharp. It was a hair clip. There was nothing useful in the bag.
Seriously, we are just stealing stuff. Waiting for the police. Can't believe this.
The key didn't fit this lock. That's the kind of thing Georges would do, not me. That's the kind of thing Georges would do.
Maybe we should put this hairpin inside?
The key unlocked. That's the kind of thing. There was nothing left.
So why do we need the key?
I locked the case.
Oh, I don't understand what's going on. Or we can put it inside the bag. Cannot do this.
I doubted the girls would be any help to me.
What about you?
What was it you wanted?
Take a look at this.
Are you threatening me, miss?
Don't be ridiculous. I just wanted to ask you about this knife.
It's a sacrificial dagger, and I'd feel a lot happier if you put it down.
I didn't think the museum attendant would be interested in a hair grip. Not even a cute one like this. Look at this. The thief left this key in the cabinet.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
That makes the theft an inside job, right?
Oh dear.
In other words, the thief was Professor Oublier.
Well, let's leave that for the police to decide, shall we? I better phone them right away.
Can we leave now? Why did we steal this dagger? Or we can check this.
I knew I had nothing to worry about if the police were called.
Yes, I'll hold.
But I had to catch up with Oublier, and fast.
Let's check what's here. Aha!
The doors were securely locked. The doors were secure. The doors were
How to open it?
The doors were secure.
Mask? Unlock the door?
I didn't want the mask, although it certainly reminded me of somebody.
Come on! And why do I need to unlock it? It's stupid.
I doubted the girls would be any help to me.
Okay, what left?
The doors were secure.
Come on. What?
I levered the handle open with the thin dagger.
Oh, wonderful. So to exit you must still.
The room had been decorated to resemble the interior of a sailing ship. It was disturbingly effective.
Let's save and see how far we in this game. 63. I have 2 hours to finish it. 2 hours only. If I failed, we'll finish it on Wednesday only.
March 20th, 1676. Engaged frigate off Fan Salvador? It was garbage. Huh. I guess being a pirate didn't require too many academic qualifications. The passage went on to describe how Ketch had got wind of the approach of a fleet of English ships. It seemed the new governor had not shared his predecessor's views on Ketch's activities. They were out for his blood. Sailed to that place where I made secure my fortune. I returned safe in the knowledge that the governor shall not discover that which I had hidden. For is it not writ that 'tis easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle?
Didn't get it.
It was an old book with spidery writing covering the open pages. The ship looked too fragile to touch. It was a beautifully crafted model of a sailing ship. Holding that lantern, I felt kinda biblical. Like Jesus or Florence Nightingale.
Why? Where should I use it? Hello, anybody, Rubber? Now I want to buy a sea chest. What the heck? What the heck is going on?
What the? Who are you?
I'm Emily.
What were you doing in there, Emily?
Hiding. What are you doing here?
Grown-up stuff.
Grown-ups? I'm never gonna grow up, I'm not. You shouldn't be here. What's your name?
I'm George.
Pleased to meet you, Jaws.
George.
Jaws?
Jeez.
Make your mind up.
Well, definitely George is not a grown-up, based on his behavior. And that's good.
Do you know how to use a theodolite?
We don't learn anything about surveying at my school. Not until 5th grade.
Would you like to play darts?
No.
Oh, come on. I'll throw, you catch.
That's dangerous. Darts will stick in me and make me bleed.
And you said that you will never grow up, but you're already acting as adult.
Look, an ancient Mayan stone.
Is that a magic stone?
Well, I don't know about that.
No.
What can you tell me about Captain Ketch?
That's him on the wall, in the picture.
Yeah? Boy, that's interesting.
He was a sailor captain. This is his house.
Why don't you go play with Rio?
I'm not allowed.
How come?
'Cause Aunt Frost says I'm not allowed out of the house. That's why, Mr. Nosy Beak.
Too bad. Why don't you ask your other aunt if you can play with Rio?
Aunt Mina's cuckoo. Aunt Frost says so. She says when the Lord handed out common sense, Aunt Mina was off getting double portions of chin.
What?
That Rio's a smart
Yeah,
kid.
it's upside
He
down
helped me
pirate
outwit
ship.
Bronson.
Rio is clever.
Let's
He
see.
can spit ever so far.
That looked like that's where it was supposed to be, so I left it there.
Yeah, you see it's pirate ship, but what is on top? It looks like upside down. Seriously to me. Still in a
That
game.
might come in useful, in ticklish situations.
What you doing, Jaws?
I'm just borrowing this feather, that's all.
Why?
I might be able to make use of it.
You're gonna steal it? That's bad. I'm gonna tell on you.
No, don't do that.
Why not?
Well, because I'm not stealing, just borrowing.
I see some kind of map on the left, but... Okay, it's definitely the map. What about this chart? That we can steal?
Okay, I've had my hands on an historical document. Now what?
Now, burn it. I don't know what should we do with this. At least not now.
Yow! I should have known better than to put my hand in there. Grandma Stobart had a nasty experience in a water butt once.
And so what? What is inside?
Whatever lived in that barrel could stay there as far as I was concerned.
What is inside?
Whatever lived in that barrel could stay there as far as I was concerned.
Something died?
It was an old wooden barrel. Maybe it was from Ketch's ship.
Let's use the ship wheel. Is that some kind of secret passage?
Hard a port, bosun. Aye, aye, Captain Stobart.
No, wonderful.
She cannot take it, Captain. My lad's dead. Abandoned ship.
Oh, wonderful.
It would have been easy to reach the cutlass and slip it in my pocket. It would also have been the most regrettable action of my life.
Two bells and all's well.
Pirates were cool.
Two bells and all's well?
Captain Frederick Ketch, 1570. Around his neck was a cross. Maybe he was a part-time pirate. The portrait might have made a nice souvenir, but it was too large to carry.
You have a piercings inside like tripod?
It was the portrait of Captain Ketch.
Is there any treasure here? No, there's a treasure here, and we must find it. Just need to figure it out what should be done. We still can do something with this chart. And with this slaughter. But what?
It was Captain Ketch's
I don't know
sea
yet.
chest. Its battered appearance hinted at salty tales of maritime adventure and swashbuckling. Long months at sea with a rum-sodden, mutinous crew, hardtack and scurvy. And this chest, full to the brim with Ketch's loot, pearls, diamonds, emeralds, and doubloons. On the other hand,
Doubloons?
it could have been full of spare blankets.
Okay, we definitely need more information first. Let's go outside maybe. And they left. I still have inner trap. Let's use new items on this cat. No. No. Aha!
The cat made short work of the feather, tearing it into a blizzard of small pieces.
What? It just destroyed it? Why? Why did we do this?
The quill had been torn into small pieces.
Where's the logic of this game?
I wasn't going to risk further laceration by the cat's claws.
That's very strange. He's still here.
I couldn't see why Rio would want the shredded quill.
But why is there also an option?
What you got there?
I didn't think the kid'd be interested in that.
Is it? I would be interested in this kid.
What you got there?
I didn't think the kid'd be interested in that.
Strange. Yeah, would be.
What you got there?
I didn't think the.
Are you serious? Even this eel statue?
What you got there?
I didn't think the.
Alright, what should I do? I don't know. Yeah, you're totally right. Because it's working week for me. And not enough time to sleep. This... I must say, I hate quests with inventory. Where should I use all this stuff? I don't know.
Why don't you run along and play?
Aunt Mina told me, stay out of mischief.
Well, that doesn't mean you have to stay indoors, does it? On a beautiful day like today?
There's a storm coming.
Oh, nuts. You don't know that.
I do so. I can see the whole world from the window.
Yeah, well, like I said, I'm busy. She wouldn't have been interested. That cross you're wearing, Emily?
It's my lucky Jesus cross.
It's just like the one Captain Ketch wore.
Uh-huh.
Can I borrow it?
Uh-uh.
What would you trade for that cross, Emily?
A puppy.
Well, I don't happen to have a puppy in my pocket right now. Can you think of anything else you'd trade?
Don't know.
This?
She wouldn't have been interested.
And this?
She wouldn't have been interested.
Okay, we need the puppets, as I understand. This can actually smash your head. Why before there was no option about cross? Ah, because we didn't check the picture, of course. Okay, what about you? Can you give me a puppet?
What do you give to a small, irritating girl who asks about everything?
Try a conch. Delicate colors, interesting shape,
What
and
is
when
this?
you put it to your ear, you can hear the sea.
Yeah, why's that?
Usually because you're standing next to it.
Cool. Have you got one?
Yeah, but I promised it to my sister. She well vexed with me.
Why is your sister mad with you?
Well, last night, when I got home with our supper, she went wild. Rio, she said, how come all you ever catch is puffer fish? A sicker puffer fish. What I want is tiger fish. So don't bother come back home till you catch one, boy.
So
I
use the
said,
net to
I'm
catch
gonna
it.
catch no tiger fish. All I have is a fishing pole and a worm.
Worm? I didn't see that you use a worm. Anyway.
What do you need to catch a tiger fish?
One of them real fancy flies like the rich fishermen use.
Hey, this is just what you need to make a fly.
Thanks. Let's hope them tiger fish hungry. A deal's a deal. Here's a conch.
What is conch? Let's see. Something small. What?
It was the conch shell that Rio had given me.
But it's conch shell. Let's see what is conch. I do not understand still. It's some kind of fruit? Conch. No, conch is actually a shell, as I thought from the very beginning. But why it looks not like a shell? It's some kind of fruit. Swordfish. Hankin. In the police office? Oh, it was not inside the police office. It was inside the general's son. Oh, wait a second. Your son was La President's son, general house. La Presidenta. Okay, finally I can give it to you. Where's my inventory? Come on. No, I misclicked. Come on.
Here, I've got a conch. Would you like it?
Dunno. Aunt Frost told me never to take presents from strange men.
I'm not a strange man.
Then why are you called Jaws, Jaws? That's a stupid name.
I'm not called... Look, Conch, pretty, swap for the cross.
They already
yes
figured
or
out
no?
that his real name is Farmer.
Right, this thing's going out the window.
Okay, we'll do swapsies.
Very strange, I would never do this, I would grab both of these items.
Ketch's crucifix was encrusted with precious gems.
And we just got it for free. Can you believe this? Oh gosh, we stole it. We're criminal. Okay, where can I use it? Must be something.
It was the portrait of Captain Ketch. The portrait might have made a nice souvenir, but it was too large to carry.
So where can I put it? Inside the barrel. Why? Can be also desk, but so what?
Whatever lived in that barrel could stay there as far...
It's the only thing that left. It's the last one that we got. Inkwell. Pen holder.
It was firmly attached to the desk.
What should I do? Oh yeah, we must put chart on the desk, of course! Of course.
Okay, I've had my hands on an historical document. Now what?
Here. Now I can put the cross on
chart
it.
fitted exactly into the recess on the top of the desk.
What you doing now, Jaws?
Knock it off, will ya? There's something you ought to know. I don't buy cute or lost puppy. I'm putting this old map on the desk.
What you doing that for, Jaws?
Because it was obviously intended to fit in this recessed area.
How'd you work that out?
It's obvious.
Yes, it's obvious. He's right. But wait a second, I saw... What else can I do?
I wasn't convinced that was the right...
Okay, let's grab this letter. No! Why not? Must be this. Okay, put it here. You're killing me. Finally. Now the cross, right?
The lantern fitted so precisely in the inkwell, it could only be deliberate.
What you doing now?
Grown-up stuff.
I doubt that.
I've put the lantern in the inkwell. See? It fits.
Why?
Because it was cut to fit.
Why?
Because sneaky old Captain Ketch made it that way.
Why?
What is with all the questions?
'Cause I'm interested.
So you must figure it out
'Cause I
yourself.
have the insatiable curiosity of the young.
Why?
All right. Truce.
Okay, and put the cross into ink holder. That's
Ketch's
right.
cross slipped snugly into the pen holder. Before you ask, I've put your cross in this little hole in the desk.
Why?
Impulse mainly, with a dash of irrational intuition.
Silly. Only women have intuition.
Who told you this?
The lantern cast a strong light over the desktop. The light cast a shadow of the cross.
Everyone has
And the
intuition and
shadow
logic.
fell precisely over a small, unnamed island shaped like a skull.
Okay, we did it?
That must be it. Ketch's Treasure Island.
Uh-oh. That's Zombie Island. It's a bad place.
No kidding? Well, bad place or not, that's my next port of call.
Can I come too?
The hell you can.
The hell
I
you
never
can.
get to leave the house.
The hell you can.
There were several things I wanted to say to that awful kid, but I held my tongue.
Okay, can we leave now? Oh, do we need this cross? He'll be stealing.
I wasn't going to take the cross out of the holder. Somehow I just knew that was where it was supposed to be. That looked like that's where it was supposed to be, so I left it there.
So everybody will know about this. Why did we leave it? It's very strange. Okay, let's leave. It's time. By using this boat, of course.
Would you take me to, Zombie Island?
In this weather? You're mad, man.
The rain will keep the zombies indoors. Just say I did meet a zombie. What would you do?
There ain't no zombies on Zombie Island. At least, not anymore. It's uninhabited.
Good. What do you mean, not anymore?
You still want to go?
I guess.
Well, I ain't had no luck with them tiger fish. And with the mood my sister is in, I'll be safer with the zombies.
So that's how you control it. You saw it? It just...
So, this was Zombie Island. Somehow I'd been expecting something more sinister.
Okay, we must find the treasure now.
Let's find that treasure.
No, thanks. I'm staying right here.
Oh, come on. You said yourself there's no zombies left.
Yeah, but that was while there was a big pile of seawater between me and this place. All me have now is this little bit between the boat and the shore, and I'm hanging on to it.
No, it
You
can't
found
be.
the coal again.
But it was. My lucky piece of coal.
What can we do with this coal?
Rio, how far away is Ketch's Landing from here?
Best part of 10 miles. Why?
10 miles? That catapult must have been a lot more powerful than I thought.
I just threw it away and we got it back, our coal. Can't believe this. I see dots, but nothing can do. And what are those dots? Wait a second, there's nothing to do here at all. Oh. Cliff. Rock.
It was too high. I couldn't get up there. The cliff was steep. Too steep to climb without handholds.
What else?
And I couldn't find any. Rio's boat was strewn with fishing nets and tackle.
Oh, can we borrow it? And wait a second, he had a fishing net. Why he was using the... Oh, fishing pole, it's so stupid. Will the boy be waiting for us? He must?
Could I borrow your net?
Yeah, man, no problem.
Especially without this net.
You planning on catching some fish?
Nope. I'm after a big rock. That Emily sure asks a lot of questions.
Rest it, man. This whole Emily business just isn't funny.
Look, we're obviously at cross purposes here. I'm talking about Emily Ketch.
Yeah, and so am I. She was my friend. Her aunts hated it, but we did move together, you know. She used to be real keen at hide and seek. It could take hours to find her. One time, the last time, it took days. She must have shouted and screamed herself hoarse, but there was nobody to hear her.
Where'd she hidden herself?
Captain Ketch's old sea chest. The only way to open it was from the outside.
Suddenly, I didn't feel so good. We never exchanged another word about Emily Ketch.
Is it? Oh, we can use the sea.
The sea looked inviting, but I was here to do a job.
So that was an ocean, but okay.
Well, here I go. Wish me luck, Rio.
Good luck, George. Watch out for the Walking Dead.
Walking Dead. Back in London, we just stole the dagger.
I stumbled down dark stairwells for what seemed like
Call it
forever,
Friday?
until
No, right.
suddenly I found myself, wow,
Well, British Museum
in an
Underground.
abandoned London Underground station.
Abandoned London
This
Ground
place must
Station?
have been closed down decades ago.
Such station exists. Well, I had only underground in Belarus, and there were no hidden stations. But I really love stations.
The machine wasn't about to weigh me for nothing.
But what puzzle could be here?
The date on the poster was before I was born.
I still call it cupboard
A
if it's
latch
definitely not
lock
for cups.
stopped me getting into the cupboard.
And can you unlock it? No? Very good ambient sound
It
here.
looked just like the modern one.
Can we die here? Should I save?
It was too dangerous to start walking along the tracks. I remembered what always happened to Wile E. Coyote when he did that.
Let me Google this name. Wile E. Coyote? Oh gosh. I thought it was a human, of course it's not. It's more than process. Let's save and see. 70%. I will not be able to finish this game today, that's for sure. And
A
my...
warning sign saying high voltage convinced me to leave the lights alone.
My TV said that Wi-Fi was not connected. This means it will be a drop. Let me check it out really quickly. Be right back. That everything will be working. Be right back. No, so far as I can see everything is fine, and look at this, it was a train! Everything's working fine. So what was this? I don't know. Also, now I'm checking the temperature in this room, and I must say that when this snow PC is running, I have two of them here, it's pretty fun and cool, but temperature was raised by 4 degrees when I'm streaming in 2 hours. It's kinda expected. This room is too small.
A warning sign saying high voltage convinced me to leave the lights alone.
High voltage? For just... You must replace this with light deads. What is this? Here. And other stuff. So you don't need a high voltage. In this case, let's see. Stairs in the front background. How can it be front background? It's front ground. Sounds very stupid.
The slot was much too thin for my fingers. The machine needed to be fed a coin before it would operate. The cup was empty. The tray was empty. It was an old chocolate vending machine.
So the closest station, but...
It might have been a nice souvenir if it hadn't been torn and dirty.
But didn't remove the chocolate, it's stupid.
The machine looked like it had sold its last ticket a long time ago. It was an old ticket machine. A sign read, Tickets 3D.
3D? Tickets? What?
I'd probably break my neck if I climbed over the sleepers, or worse, a heel. A pile of old railway sleepers was blocking the platform.
Alright, so we have this inventory. Let's try to destroy this coin machine. No? How did you do
this? I pushed the
this?
hair clip into the slot and whatever was stuck there disappeared into the machine.
Wait, and did she say that it was stuck?
I pulled out an old English penny.
Must cost a lot.
It was an old English penny coin. On one side was Britannia, managing to look both virginal and matronly. On the other was the head of King George VI, looking much the same.
Is it really British sound? Underground sound?
I put the old penny into the slot, the needle twitched rustily and the machine spat out a card.
Okay.
The weight was in imperial units. It meant nothing to me. The card also had my fortune on it. A family quarrel will turn out to your advantage.
So it's kinda strange to leave France and not using the boss systems? Wait a second. No! It's only in British they use an Imperial and no boss, so...
It was the small card on which the weighing machine had written its lies.
And why do we need the small card? It's so... Wait a second, what is ST? Is it like Sotins? But it's not sort of. Oh, it's Imperial System ST? Wait a second. Oh, it's... Gosh, we in Britain, we in London. Oh. Stupid we. She's from France, but we in London right now. What? Should I use an ticket machine? Okay, maybe not here. Also, wait a second, we have a dagger. Is obsidian strong material?
The blade was too thick for the narrow slot. The blade was...
Okay, got it. And?
The blade of the dagger just fitted between the door and the soft wood frame. The door gave slightly, and then held firm.
It's real? It's stronger? It exists. So what? Crack.
The blade of the dagger was too thick to get into the narrow crack.
Why do you need this crack?
My fingers were too big to reach into the tiny crack.
Okay, use this stupid card.
I remembered my student days when I regularly forgot my house keys. A wiggle with the thick card between the frame and the lock, and the latch lifted.
For the house door? Are you kidding me? Anyone can do this. Any thief. I know this trick, I use it many times, but for the house? Entrance door? Are you kidding? But it's red, you must stop. Wow.
The train was my ride out of it. I could worry about not having a ticket when I got to the docks.
And why did it open the door? This abandoned station. That was very stupid. What just happened? It had no sense, it just was a filler. If this scene didn't exist, nothing could change. Then, for some reason, it reminds me of the previous location. Let's save and see. 73. No, I will not able to finish it today. That's for sure. So I have this place, and I don't know. Let's go into jungles. Zombies, yes. Why was it called Zombie Island? There must be something about it. Now it reminds me of the Monkey Island.
Nothing, I mean nothing, would possess me to step into that swamp.
Why? There's a treasure here. Can I put something? Let's check the other pass first of all. Let's see. Any drops here? 0 drops, everything is working. Seriously, to watch something in the screen, I must literally go into it. At least I can see the chat. Do you need some kind of weapon? Machete? It's a swamp. No. Jungles, maybe you need machete. But for the swamp? We need better shoes. Where am I? Just move it. 1 second. Alright. So, let's explore it. And there's nothing to explore. What was this? I saw something. Branch.
If I jumped, I could just about reach the branch.
So jump?
Climbing the tree wasn't going to help any in this situation.
Don't eat mushrooms? So it's not only zombie bird. Can you use net on it? No? Pig? Hog? Boar? Boars are not dangerous. The boar means that it's male, right? What are you trying to do? Yeah. Use the dot.
I couldn't get close enough to stick the dart in him.
So go close. What should I do here? There's definitely some construction here. No. No. Why everything is no? We stuck.
Climbing the tree wasn't...
What should I do with this now? What should I put on the branch? No idea. Let's go back. Missing something here. But I cannot understand what. Oh wait a second, I can go to the right. What else? Look at this. Oh wait a second, there's some eyes. You saw it? There were some eyes. There were the eyes. I saw them. They were looking at me.
It was a short, hollow reed.
Oh, yeah, we can use it. No? It's too big?
The end of the reed was too narrow for the dart to fit into.
Alright.
Oh no, I wasn't going in there. It was a stagnant swamp.
Okay, let's try to go right. He's getting this far. Oh gosh. I thought he cannot cross it or something. Yeah, he cannot, but I didn't know that there's a road.
As soon as I stooped to investigate the hole, its inhabitant disappeared into the darkness.
Who is it?
There was something in that hole beneath the rock. The end of the reed had been neatly bitten off.
By whom?
Now I knew what was living in there. A long-toothed, snarling, furry wild thing.
Furry? Of course. Okay, maybe I cannot do anything right now. We need to sneak it out. But where can I go? Not sure.
What the?
Zombie?
Steady, guy. It's just a monkey.
It sounded like zombie. Okay, what should I do here? Wait a second, you said... Let me check.
The dart fitted snugly into the reed. Great. I was tooled up and dangerous.
Actually didn't know, but I could say idea after I heard the sound that actually something happened to our tube. Oh gosh, it was stupid. But what if there was no creature in this layer? It would simply stuck, isn't it? Must actually think how to reposition the screen. It's a little bit far from me, but at the same time, when I want to look to the left, I'm looking at the camera. What's the better position for the screen? Right now, no, not sure. By the way, mushrooms that we can eat. Why is this person still?
The boar's expression said, "Forget it, Stobart."
What? It was logical. Use it. Use it on the board.
The board looked determined to stop me from getting past.
I did not quite get it. Why is it not working? There's no other place where we can use it.
The poison dart was loosely lodged inside the reed.
So?
I don't think so.
But... Well, I checked help. It says there's a board blocking my path. What do I do? I don't want to click on it. There must be a way.
Climbing the tree wasn't going to help any in this situation.
I don't know. You must use it. From different position?
The path was blocked by an ugly and extremely dangerous-looking boar.
Now you're using it. Why? Okay. Oh gosh. Why it work only on the third time? I don't understand. Why first two times didn't work? Okay, there's two more passes. This one or that one. Let's go here. Creeper? This is called Creeper?
The creeper just came away from the rock as I pulled it.
I didn't know. Because...
The creeper didn't look like it would hold my weight.
And what should I do with it? I don't know. You cannot climb this?
No good. I'd have to be bitten by a radioactive spider before I stood any chance of getting up there.
As you say. There's small ways to go.
The creeper felt unpleasant and fleshy.
What should I do with it? This is the only way where I can use it. Maybe I should attach something first. Don't go, don't go! Don't waste my time. What can we use?
I could see no point in tying the net.
Okay, let's go a different way. Here we go again. And I cannot go back from this way. Wonderful. By the way, this re actually it's Ragos in Russian.
The reed was a lot
Reed.
shorter since that creature had savaged it.
Reed. So why did we need a creature to narrow it instead of do it ourselves? It's not hard. Okay, now let's go to the right. This is the same place. What the heck? Now wait a second. What should be done? What should be done? No idea. See, nothing swamp. And both of them will lead into the same place. What? No. Where was this? Don't remember. Yeah, it's still the same. Walk around here on the other side of the island. Cannibals. So it must be this creeper on this rock, you know. Net is not working. We still have reed. Tripod. This. Why do we need to combine it?
I'd better think this through. That was no good.
Something should be good.
I don't think so.
Gosh, I don't know.
That isn't it at all.
Okay, where's my help screen? I'm looking for cage treasure, but can't get my bearings. How should it help me? 75 of the game is done. What is wrong? What is wrong?
I'd better think this through.
How do we use it here? We can only pick it up. Where should we put it?
The creeper felt unpleasant and fleshy.
Where should we put it? Rock needle, and that's all. There's nothing else. I'm missing something. So maybe we should get something else here. But what? It must be this screen, it's nothing else. I cannot exit it. We'll just return back.
It was a needle of rock in the middle of the clearing.
What? What is he doing?
It didn't look like a natural formation. I remembered Ketch's log. For is it not writ that 'tis easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle? Seemed pretty relevant now.
Okay, that's actually helps somehow, right? But I don't know how. At least it was something new.
I don't think so.
Must combine something, no?
I wasn't convinced that was the right thing to do.
But I don't know what.
I wasn't convinced that was the right thing to do.
This? Where's the logic? Why?
The marker clipped firmly onto the net.
But why?
The electronic marker was wrapped up in the net.
Ah, we must put it here now.
There was no point in tying the net and marker to the creepers near the bottom of the rock.
Must be on the top. How can I do it?
Great. I'd created some sort of creeper marker fishing net assembly. Sometimes I terrify myself with my creative genius.
Now it's working like it's a very old quest where you're doing random stuff and it's working.
I'd successfully got the marker into a position near the top of the needle simply by using the kind of lateral thinking that can get you institutionalized.
So now we must use this trap at where? We must look at it from some other position, but what is this other position? Ooh. I must place a tripod somewhere, but definitely
I'd better
not here.
think this through.
In the swamp? That's why we have a swamp shortcut. Okay, it's not here. Yeah, but we still have 1 hour to play, but I don't think we will finish this game. So maybe continue Wednesday and finish this game on Wednesday. But maybe better finish this zombie island. No. Don't think I need to put it here. No idea. Must be something. No more than an hour. Don't understand where we should place this tripod. There's no place to place it. We should get to this mountain. Why do we need branch?
Climbing the tree wasn't going to help any in this city.
Why do we need this branch?
Climbing the tree.
Very strange. Let's read the... I have put the mark in place, but what do I do next? We must look at this market, maybe from this. Okay, it's on the north, but if we're using this exit, it's going back to the swamp, as I understand. Why is it a swamp? And if we go into the right, we are getting where? Here. What should I do here?
I wasn't about to try that again. I'm way too attached to my fingers.
Am I missing something on the screen? It says go back way. Ah, there's two different ways. No, it can't be. Okay, let's check this screen. It's not going there. Okay. So there was all this time different exit? Alright. So it's definitely like Monkey Island now. Okay, this is the only way on the left. Alright. And why was not able to cross it here?
Stay cool, Stobart. It was only a bird.
It was only a bird. It always happens in Quest. You walk around dead end location. That's right. But I simply didn't see there was another exit.
Hold on. I've been here before. Haven't I?
Yes, but you was below here. Now we're on the other side. Isn't it? Pettis? Key? Captain Crunch, but why it's Key? Oh, it's his name. And holes. For tripod.
Initials carved into the stone read
FK.
F.K. Frederick Ketch had been here.
Okay, let's use this tripod.
The hill I was on had reminded me of a camel's hump as I'd climbed up it. Now I had to see what I could see.
What? So just look down? No. What are you doing? What's the point in this? Must find this market, but how? Oh, that's how.
Heck, Ketch could have hidden his treasure anywhere. This island's full of hiding places. It was the marker which I had raised up the needle of rock.
Alright, so it must be this.
I could see the marker I had fastened on the rock down in the forest, and right in line with it, that had to be where Ketch had hidden his treasure.
Alright, so we did it. Let's exit. And
Joining the dots would make an equilateral triangle.
You're not getting it back? But what if somebody find it? He didn't hide them up. He didn't hide in this tripod, so why? Should I exit it? Maybe yes. What time is it? 9 p.m. Come on, do it faster. No water.
Stay cool, Stobart. It was only a bird.
I should expect that there will be a shortcut.
What is this? The magic forest of deja vu or something?
Something telling me that we are doing something wrong, but I don't understand what. Right now I'm expecting that we'll get the bot and find this rock because it's in the water. Isn't it? It is. You couldn't walk to it. But wait a second, how can we find it now? Now I just need to go down and... I cannot go down! Oh gosh! Maybe there was another exit on top of this rock? I can't believe this. It's so stupid. Okay, let's go back, but it's... would be better to have several save files. Gosh. Can't believe this. Yeah, trapped halfway. Maybe it was a different exit. Maybe it could simply directly go to this rock. Not sure. I don't know. It's kinda a very long walk. Now it's even hotter than it was before. Maybe I can exit it this way. Of course. Of course. As Georgia prepares to return to the Shaman's village, Nikov, why we are returning to the Shaman's village? And what are we doing here? Okay, how long left for this game? I can save, but I cannot predict the exact amount of time, 77%. I can open some long play and check it out right now, to be sure for 100%. How much left, because I'm not sure that we will not able to finish it in 45 minutes. And if it's not possible, let's see. Alright, found this place. So before it was, I spent 3 hours, I checked long play for 2 hours game. Like right now we spent 1 hour and a half and more than 1 hour left. It's like 70 minutes. 70 minutes. 7 double time just to be sure. This means we will need maybe 2 hours to finish this game, and I don't want to finish at 11 PM later, so I believe it's better to continue on Wednesday, and tomorrow I'll be playing Simpsons Hit and Run. Oh gosh. Simpsons Hit and Run. So, let's read somebody. Let's turn on the music. Who can we rate? Mr. Gonna Watch, playing Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition. So let's rate him. Is it correct nickname? It is? Yeah, see you next time too. Thank you very much for watching this. And oh yeah, I forgot that we had this, but yeah, if we finish it in 2 hours on Wednesday, we'll read this comic book. See you, bye.